Hey good people, today on Prison Fragrance, I am going to be giving you some speed reviews of 30 fragrances that I've worn over 30 days. So it's like a 30 for 30. And we've got a mix of Dua fragrances, Middle Eastern fragrances, niche fragrances, designer fragrances. We've got it all. I know that some of these are on your list. So if you want to hear about 30 different fragrances, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And come on down the fragrance rabbit hole with me because we're trying to smell good over here. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm just dandy. I'm just having a few minutes of downtime and I wanted to get on here. I've had these fragrances sitting out here for about a week and I finally have time to sit down and do this video. If you're new here, my name is Kara. I'm on a fragrance journey and over the past year, I've discovered my love for smelling good and smelling different things. If you're on a fragrance journey the way I am, I hope you'll stick around and come back for more. So let's go ahead and get started with fragrance number one. Where do I want to begin? That's the question. And don't forget to let me know how you are doing. You know what? We're going to start with the fragrance that I am wearing right now. I'm really just going to be talking about how I've been feeling since I've been wearing these fragrances for about a month or longer. The majority of these I have worn over the month of February. Fragrance number one is Voux Zeste, and this is by Paris Corner. This is supposed to be a clone or inspired by Lyra by Xerjoff. It's hard for me to say with these braces. I have never smelled Lyra, but if you are into the lemon cream fragrances, this is going to be a sure win for you. This is a win for me. I cannot stop wearing this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some of the notes. But what I love about this one is the lemony burst in the opening, and there is a very small hint of lavender, but this dries down to this lemon cream smell. And I have just been having the best time with this one. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this one. Lavender, bergamot, and blood orange in the top, cinnamon and jasmine in the mid, and vanilla, caramel, and musk in the dry down. Vanilla cream. This is amazing. I want to say this is in the $40 range. I love the packaging of this. It's that furry, soft felt feeling, and it's very weighty. As far as longevity goes, this one is giving me about 5-ish hours, and I am fine with that 5-hour mark. I like refreshing this one pretty often though, I have to be honest. I have found so many things to layer it with. I actually tried it out with a rose fragrance today earlier, and I like that as well. This is an anytime fragrance, anywhere fragrance. It's not really sexy, but it's different from the other lemon pound cake type fragrances that I have because there is that hint of lavender there, and I love lavender. I think that's what makes this one stand out. So if you are looking for a different lemony, creamy fragrance, I think you would really love Voux Zeste by Paris Corner. I will have all of these fragrances linked in the description box in case you are interested. Some of them might be affiliated and some of them aren't, just so you can look at the notes and explore yourself and see if it's something you would be interested in. So this is fragrance number one. And since I started out with the Middle Eastern fragrance, this is going to be the Middle Eastern fragrance section of the video. So we're going to continue on with Middle Eastern fragrances. I want to go with another new one that I'm enjoying very, very much. This is Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner. If you were interested in the Kayali Bougie Marshallow, it is an exact clone of that, and it lasts at least the same amount of time as the Yum Bougie Marshmallow, if not longer. This is going to be your creamy strawberry whipped fragrance. This one is very feminine and very girly, and I have been having a great time with this one as well. When I spray it on the opening, you get a big burst of this fluffy strawberry, and as it dries down, you are getting like that vanilla marshmallow whipped dry down. If you like gourmands, if you like cream scents, if you like marshmallow, this is going to be a win-win. Kind of gives a little bit of a cotton candy vibe. If there was something like a strawberry cotton candy, that would be this fragrance. Official notes are strawberry, raspberry, and lemon in the top. Mid notes are ambroxan and orange blossom, and base notes are marshmallow and musk. And you get all of that. It is a beautiful fragrance, having a good time with it. And the more I wear it, the more I love it. I do believe that this one has gotten stronger since I first sprayed it, and it is a beautiful fragrance. If you prefer not to spend the money on the Kayali fragrance, this is definitely going to be worth your while. Another fragrance that is in the $40 range, and sometimes they have sales. All of the Middle Eastern fragrances that I talk about in this video, I believe I purchased from Aroma Concepts. So that is number 2, Marshmallow Blush. These go great together as well, by the way. Fragrance number 3 is Banana Bliss. This is another one by Paris Corner, and it is their line called Ministry of Gourmand. I know some people did not like this cherry in the packaging and felt like it looked cheap. I personally thought it was cute. I like banana in a fragrance. It has to be done right. This one is extremely gourmand. If you want to smell edible and you want a fragrance that's going to make somebody hungry by smelling it, it is going to be Banana Bliss. And I love the banana in this fragrance, although I do believe that it is a bit fleeting, and that's the only thing. Oh, my light died. We're gonna keep going, y'all. In this fragrance, we have top notes of banana, middle notes of whipped cream and coconut, and then in the base, we have vanilla, tonka bean, and spun sugar. I do like that the coconut in this fragrance is not very prominent. Let me go ahead and remind myself. Okay, this one is like banana bread. It just got in my nose. But on the skin, the banana is a bit fleeting. And this reminds me of the creamy biscuit fragrance that is also from Ministry of Gourmand, I believe. I did a video on it. It's a creamy biscuit, and the other one was Cake Temptations. This is like creamy biscuit with banana, but the dry down is very, very similar because the banana isn't really there too much on the dry down. I love that there's not much coconut in this fragrance. I do get a hint of it, but I don't like a strong coconut smell. So that is why I like this. This one is very buttery. It is very like a cookie type of biscuit smell, bready smell with banana. I will say that this one does not last very long. I want to say about 3 to 4 hours on this one. So not very happy with the performance. And I can try layering it with something else to see and give you an update. I think the most disappointing thing about this fragrance is that the banana does not stay prominent, in my opinion, throughout the dry down, which is what I was really hoping to have with this fragrance. It's not a regret, but it's not something that I am reaching out for very much because it's something that doesn't really perform very, very well. But the smell is great. I would love this as a candle as well. I would love for my home to smell like this. And maybe it's more of a home smell than a body smell for me overall. And that is Banana Bliss, Ministry of Gourmand. Fragrance number 4 is Kahir Felicity by Paris Corner. This is inspired by Silk Santal 36 by Kayali. This is one of my signature scents, whether it's the original Kayali, whether it's this one, or even the Dua version that I have here on this list as well. I absolutely love this fragrance. This fragrance is an anytime fragrance. I would wear this to work. I wear it out. I would wear it on a date. It is so elegant and beautiful, and I'm just happy to have this fragrance in as many forms as I can because that's how much I wear it. We have notes of champagne, freesia, and cassis in the top. In the mid, jasmine, musk, and May rose, and in the base, sugar, vanilla, and musk. And this fragrance, again, it is just beautiful. I can't even explain the smell. Part of me thought that it had a little citrus note in it, but it doesn't. Maybe that's the velvet one. It is gorgeous. And you know, in this one, to me, it's very vanilla heavy and very creamy, but I love the white florals in here. I don't really get rose from this one at all, but I can see it layering very well with a rose fragrance, possibly the new one that Kayali just released. I'm wondering what a creamy rose fragrance would smell like, and I think we could achieve that by layering the two. This is such a beautiful wedding fragrance, and that's exactly what I think about when I smell this. It is so airy but creamy and light and gourmand without that heaviness. And sometimes I'm looking for that, especially with the warmer weather coming. I want to have gourmand smells and vanillas that don't remind me of cold weather scents. And this is one of them. I wouldn't say this is a very summery scent. I think you can wear it in the summer, but definitely spring. This one always needs to remain in my collection. I think the clone of this is spot on with the original. I get a lot of wear time from this. I would say around 6 to 7 hours. I didn't really have any issues with the wear time in the Kayali, but I know some people did. So if you're looking for something that's going to be a little bit longer lasting, you can go ahead with the Kahir Felicity, and that's number 4. Number 5 is my baby. This is Sapphire Avri, and this is by Aroma Concepts, Blueberry Lemon Drop Cream. That's what this one is. Creamsicle. You want a creamsicle fragrance, you want something different. That is going to be this one. Blood orange and blueberry in the top. Blueberry. How many fragrances do you all have that have blueberry? Because I don't have a lot. I don't know if I have any that have blueberry except this one. We have cinnamon and licorice and jasmine in the mid. You are not going to get that licorice in there, so do not be worried about it. And in the base, we have vanilla, caramel, and musk. I know I'm starting to mix all of these, but I did a video on this one if you want an in-depth review. This one, oh my gosh, these two right here, y'all, perfect partners. I'm so sorry. The lemon, the blueberry, the vanilla, the dry down, so good. I don't get any florals in this. I don't smell any jasmine. I really don't smell any cinnamon or licorice, so you can skip those mid notes. But the vanilla and the musk and the dry down with that orange, it's an orange creamsicle, blueberry lemon drop fragrance. If you like any of those types of fragrances, I will put this one on your list to get, especially for the price. Again, I will have all the prices. I just don't remember them right now. This is a strong love for me. Sapphire Avri by Aroma Concepts. 6 and 7, y'all, Prodigy and Prodigy Noir. I don't know if anybody did reviews on these. I don't know why people are not talking about these, especially this one, but we're gonna start with Prodigy first. And this one, y'all, this one's not on Fragrantica. We've got top notes of orange, cinnamon, and green apple, middle notes of white flower, clary sage, and amber, and base notes of vanilla, tonka bean, ambery wood, and musk. This is a very woody fragrance. It smells a lot like sandalwood to me. And I'm not sure, this is not going to be up everyone's alley, but you do get a big burst of cinnamon, like spice. I don't smell any apple, definitely amber and sage. And then we do have that dry down that's very woody. And I'm thinking it's the ambery wood and the musk that's giving me a bit of a sandalwood feel. If you are a fan of sandalwood, I think you would love this one. This is very unisex, a really good one for layering, but it is spicy. And I'm not sure if this is gonna be a safe blind buy, even though it sounded like it. I really wish I had more of the apple in this one. So I would toy around playing with something a little more appley in my collection. Maybe the Kayali Juicy Apple, maybe. I'm not sure about that combo. I think if I had layered Prodigy with Eden Juicy Apple, it would take down that shampooey, fun, flirty, floral vibe of that fragrance and give it a little more depth. I'm curious about trying that. I do wish that the apple was a little more prominent in here, and maybe it will as it macerates. Definitely a win for me. It is very calm. This one is truly unisex. It would smell very good on a male. I really get like that masculine vibe, but it's really not overly masculine at all. This might go well with the Kahir Felicity as well. I'm thinking it would, these two. I think these will go nice. Now these are $49.99 each. And then they bundled them together and it's $95. But again, wait for a sale on these because they will have one. The Prodigy Noir, this is where it's at, y'all. This is one of my favorite fragrances that I've been wearing lately. Top notes of bergamot, warm spices, and apricot. Mid notes of rose, caramel, chocolate, tonka bean, and base notes of vanilla, cashmere, and cedarwood, amber, and musk. This is another one, like we have a lot of notes there and it sounds like it would be super strong, but it is so beautiful. I don't even know what to say about this one, but it's amazing. I really do not know why people are not raving about Prodigy Noir. Let me just see if there's any reviews, because I want to know if anyone feels like I do about this fragrance. It is so good. Very different smell. Haven't smelled anything like it. Love it. That's exactly how I feel. I don't even know what to say when this is such a yes. It's apricot. It's vanilla. It's a little musk, a little woodiness. It's creamy. It's a hint of rose. It's a little spicy. This would smell good on a male or a female. I absolutely love this one. I wear this one to bed a lot, and I do layer both of these together, and I think that's a great combination as well. If you had to choose one, get the Noir. Hands down, get it. The fragrance is awesome. That's all I can say. It is fantastic. It is long lasting. All of these, really, except for the Banana BLiss, we're talking about like 6-7 hours, and that is great for me. And half the time when I come home, I put something else on anyway, so it's not really something I need to rely on lasting all day. Prodigy Noir, if like out of this whole bunch of 30, I don't know what I'm gonna like really recommend at the end, but if I do, this would be one of them. It is like my best kept secret. Nobody is talking about it. Maybe they will be now, but totally worth it. I'm not sure why people are not all over that one. It is excellent. I think we are finished with the Middle Eastern fragrances. Oh, that is sad. I am loving the Middle Eastern fragrances, y'all. They are amazing. Next, we're gonna go with 2 fragrances from Bath & Body Works. This one, y'all, Sweet Tart Cherry. Notes of wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. If you are a cherry lover the way that I am, this one is a must-have. The lotion is so strong. It's the body cream, the one that has the hyaluronic acid in it, not the regular lotion. I keep that in my purse. Soon as you open it and put it on, it just fills the room, and this is no different. This is one of my favorite cherry scents, and I do have a little bit of a dent in it, but it just doesn't take a lot. It's very strong, and for a body mist, I think this is so, it is so long lasting, but I love the cherry pistachio combo. It is so good. I know it's not available all times of year on Bath & Body Works. I think this came out around Valentine's Day last year, and I did see it available again this year. Try to get your hands on it, and if you want to get your hands on it, do it when it's $5.95, because that's what I got this for. It is totally worth it. So happy with my Sweetheart Cherry. Sweetheart Cherry. Did I call it Sweetheart Cherry? Whatever. Sweetheart. It's like a tart cherry, though. It is. It is so good. Almost like, this is sour? Let me see if this is sour cherry. It reminds me of a maraschino cherry. It is so good, y'all. Yes. Sweetheart Cherry. Yes. Or Sweetheart Cherry. Sorry. And then another Bath & Body Works fragrance that I'm wearing is the Cotton Candy Clouds. So we have spun sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. And given the types of fragrances that you have seen me mention in this video, this is a great base layer. And I use this mostly as a hand cream, but if I do use it on my body, it is a great base layer. Honestly, for any of the fragrances that I've mentioned so far, even the sandalwoody one, cotton candy sandalwood, I'll do it. I will take it, y'all. I do have the body spray in this one as well, but I don't tend to layer the same lotion as the body spray. That's just too matchy for me. So I usually put this on with something else. So I wanted to mention that because I keep these lotions in my purse. Fragrance number 9, one of my favorite vanillas of all time. This is Vanilla Skin by Fleur. This is the Eau de Parfum. I also have the body spray or the hair and body mist as well. And this one did come out last year. We have top notes of sugar, pink pepper, and apple, mid notes of cashmere wood, jasmine, and lily, and base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, agarwood, and benzoin. This is just one of the best vanillas ever. I'm very sad that the deodorant broke me out because it is one of my favorite vanillas. It is perfectly done. It's very smooth. It's very well blended, long lasting, goes with everything that I mentioned. So Vanilla Skin is a staple in my collection. And once I'm done with this travel size and the body mist, I would consider buying the Eau de Parfum in a full size because I love it that much. If you are into vanilla fragrances, I think Vanilla Skin would be a big staple in your collection. If you're into vanillas, this is a perfect vanilla. It's gonna go pretty much with everything. That's all I can really say. I love it. I love it. Now this next one, number 10, is a body oil, and this is from Brown Sugar Babe. This is called Madame, and it is a clone of Minnie Mouse by House of Oud. Notes of marshmallow and whipped cream, raspberry, caramel, and coconut, vanilla, musk, and cedar. I don't really get cedar in this one or coconut. What stands out to me in this one is the raspberry, the marshmallow, and the whipped cream. You see what kind of fragrances I like. So I have endless combinations here. What I notice is when I do put the oil on, it does help my fragrances to last longer, but I will wear this one by itself. I love the Minnie Mouse fragrance. I will be getting my hands on a dupe of it. This one smells great. Whipped raspberry vanilla is what you're gonna get from this one. If you like that scent from Bath and Body Works, I think you would love Madame from Brown Sugar Babe. Brown Sugar Babe has so many great body oils. They have their own original scents, and then they have some that are clones of Eau de Parfums. So I have Angel Share, I have Lost Cherry, and I have the Silk Santal 36, all in body oils. They are amazing. Really, really good. Number 11 is going to go to Clementine Dream by the 7 Virtues. Clementine, black currant, magnolia. We have some vanilla. This one smells great, just like an orange creamsicle, but it does not last. After about an hour, I was like, where is she? Where is she? Because I can't smell her. I really love the scent, but I would not purchase this in a full size because it does not last. And that was really disappointing because I have a lot of lemon cream scents, but I don't have orange cream. Not really. I was hoping to add this to my collection in a full size, but it just doesn't last on me. So it's very unfortunate. I think I can create my own orange creamsicle fragrance with the things that I own. So I'm thinking about taking Floor Tangerine Boy and mixing it with Vanilla Skin. And I think I'm gonna get the vibe that I'm looking for, and it's gonna be a lot longer lasting than this one. So I am gonna go through this one pretty quickly, and you might be able to see I'm halfway through, but I kind of stopped wearing it just because I felt the need to continuously spray it. So that was a disappointment. So I would not really recommend Clementine Dream, unfortunately. It's very sad. Number 12 is gonna be Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow 81. It's gonna be exactly like the Marshmallow Blush. Remember, this one is the OG, and the key notes in here are freesia, strawberry, pink marshmallow, creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, and pink musk. I don't really get the coconut in here, which I'm very happy about, but definitely the freesia, the strawberry, the whipped vanilla, and the musk is gonna be, again, your strawberry, marshmallow, cotton candy, fluffy, girly fragrance. Anyone can wear it, but I'm saying it's feminine leading, and I think it's great. I don't think it's worth paying for because of how well the Marshmallow Blush performs. So if I had to pick, I'm gonna stick with this one. I will continue to use this one since I have it, but once this is done, I would not repurchase it. I would repurchase this one in a heartbeat. I have worn this one a lot though, so I love it. And this is another one I'll wear by itself, or I'll layer it with pretty much anything else that you've heard me mention. 13 and 14 are gonna be the newest releases from Maison Mataha. We have Evasion Bon Bon and Brownine Pop. So let's start with Evasion Bon Bon. And we have notes of strawberry, caramel, mid notes of cha mellow, jasmine, ylang ylang, and base notes of vanilla and musk. And I have just been so back and forth about this fragrance. There is a dupe for this fragrance, and it is the Cake Temptations by Ministry of Gourmand. I want to like this with all my heart, but something about this turns vomity or maybe like overripe fruit, but I really want to like this. It is super sweet. It is very sugary. It's very strawberry, vanilla, musk. Something in it is like, I don't want to say like old cheesecake, but there's something in it that makes me on the fence about it. It's very synthetic smelling, very artificial. Well, that's the same as synthetic. So that's what I'm trying to say. I don't feel like this one was particularly long lasting, but at the same time, the smell is strong. I'm not sure if that makes sense. I think I'm getting it confused because the Ministry of Gourmand Cake Temptations was long lasting and it was very strong. This one is not as strong. I have to say that as far as longevity, but the strength of the smell, it's not bad, but I think it's right on the cusp. And I don't want to be right on the cusp. I just want to smell good. I don't want to be like, ooh, there's a twinge of something that smells like old fruit. It's not bad, but I get confused with it. So let me know. I really go back and forth, but because I go back and forth, it's not something that I would consider purchasing in a full size, especially given how expensive this fragrance house is. But I did want to try the decant. No, this one came from, I think, Scent Split. I'm almost sure. Yeah, Scent Split says it on there. So I'm glad I tried it, because the notes all sound beautiful. I think I would have to layer this with something. I don't know what. Maybe some of the other things here, but by itself, it just has the tendency to kind of go the wrong way. So let me know your thoughts on that, or if you have Cake Temptation, I would love to know your thoughts on it. Now we also have Brownie Pop. I'm showing it like it's the real bottle. Now, Brownie Pop has top notes of brown sugar, mid notes of biscuit, popcorn, chocolate, and hazelnut, and base notes of vanilla and sandalwood. One thing you might not know about me is I love me a popcorn note. I don't care. I love popcorn in a perfume, and that I can't really say anything else about it. And that's what you get. It is a chocolate, hazelnut, popcorn, biscuit smell. There's vanilla in here, and it's not overly sweet. And you would think it would be. I'm not mad at it. You have vanilla and sandalwood in here too. I don't think this is going to be everyone's favorite. This is more like for the olfactory experience, but I'm not really sure how people would feel about this. I like it. It's definitely not like a sexy chocolate smell at all. It's kind of bitter in a way. This is probably one that I would layer with something else, possibly, but I just don't think it's going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's interesting. But we can't pay coins for something that's interesting. We want to smell good. This is not like a delectable chocolate. I think it's a little bit with the popcorn. I think that's going to turn it the wrong way for some people because it's not very sweet. But I'm really glad that I got the sample to try, and I'm gonna find something to wear it with. I'm not mad at it at all, actually. I actually do have something to wear it with. So why don't we get into that? We'll get into the next fragrance house, which is gonna be the House of Oud. So we have 15, 16, and 17. And I'm gonna tell y'all about my favorite popcorn smell of all time. And it is What About Pop, and this goes beautifully with Brownie Pop. What About Pop is popcorn done perfectly. We have popcorn, caramel, and hawthorn in the top. We have whipped cream, Madagascar, vanilla, and night blooming cereus in the mid. That's some type of floral. And then ebony, benzoin, musk, ambergris, and Madagascar vetiver in the base. Y'all, there's no cinnamon in here? Why do I think there was cinnamon in here? Oh my God, y'all. This is popcorn done right. I cannot explain to y'all how happy this one makes me, because you have that popcorn, but it's not like, I don't want to say it's not like a corn smell, because that's what I was about to say. It is a popcorn smell. Maybe like kettle corn, I would say, not like butter popcorn. Oh my gosh, y'all. Popcorn is creamy. Oh my gosh, it is just the best popcorn smell I have ever smelled, and I'm having trouble describing it, so that's when I like to go to the reviews, and let me just see what people are saying here. Popcorn vanilla, yeah. Someone said it smells like a bowl of crushed popcorn flavored jelly bellies, and they feel like it gives candle vibes. I don't care. I do have another popcorn fragrance to try out by Jusette or Juice. It's called Sticky Popcorn, and I need to smell that one. Let's see. Some people feel like the popcorn note is stale. Oh my gosh, I love this one. And I don't even get a whole lot of caramel from it, because I don't really like caramel like that. I like it. It can be in it, but it can't be overdoing it. But yeah, it is great. I love it. I think that the longevity for this one is really, really good. I don't even know how much I have left. That's the thing, you can't tell. But it's definitely half gone. If you are interested in like a cinnamon, popcorn, vanilla whipped fragrance, I think I got this one on Fragrance Net for like $1 something, because these go for like $2 something. And I'm trying to get my hands on the new banana one, and it's not coming to retailers until April. So I'm gonna look out for that. But yeah, I love it. Definitely better for like fall and winter though, not your spring, summer. I don't think I want that for spring, summer. I'm editing this and it's reminding me of that reunion from Housewives where Sheree was talking about her joggers, and she was like, it's coming out in fall, winter for spring, summer. Joggers, lifestyle. No, you weren't clear. So that was 15. Okay, y'all, this one, no, not that one. This one, when I tell you, okay, Guilty Crush by House of Oud, I wore this to a party. A woman tracked me down. She was like, I have walked by this scent several times. I could not figure out what it was, and it's you. She's like, what are you wearing? When I tell you, this woman ordered it on the spot when I told her what it was. And I wish she would have told me, because she was like, I ordered it from Neiman's. And I wanted to be like, no, don't order it from there. Because she definitely paid like $210 for it or something crazy. I only paid like $110 for this. I got it off of a site called Beauty Live, I think it's called. Or yeah, Beauty Live. Guilty Crush. I'm going to tell you what this smells like. Roses and lipstick. I love a lipstick note in fragrances. Like, it is so interesting. And this one, y'all, this one is so girly. You do have to like rose to enjoy this fragrance though, but it is good. It is strong. I'm telling you, this lady, I mean, in a party of all these people, she was like, what are you wearing? And she brought her phone to me. She was like, is this it? I'm like, yes. She's like, it's on its way. And I was like, okay, like that's the first time, and hopefully not the last, that something like that happens to me, because I just felt so good. I just felt like wild strawberry, black cherry, and champagne, lipstick, rose, jasmine, musk, vanilla, benzoin, and cedarwood. I know I'm spraying a lot of stuff together, but I've worn these enough to talk about them. You know what? I never noticed the cherry in the opening, but I notice it now. It is like cherry, like fruity. Oh, and then the lipstick note, I do not know how they created the lipstick note, but it's lipstick and rose. And that's what it smells like to me on the dry down. There is a little vanilla. It's not a super creamy fragrance, but it is a little bit. I love this one. It is like cosmetic-y in a way. It is so good, y'all. Guilty Crush. Guilty Crush. You know what other one I really love? Lipstick Fever by Juliet Has a Gun. Perfect. These would be perfect partners. Very good. Very, very good. And then the last one, this one is like, I like to call it Woody Fruit Loops. This is Keep Glazed from the House of Oud. This one also reminds me of Pop Heart by Plume Impression, if you've heard of that one, and Karaoke Heart from Just Box or whatever. Top notes of mango, strawberry leaf, and lemon. It's kind of sharp. And then we have whipped cream, coconut, and ginger, but I don't really get that at all. And then fruity notes, musk, and precious woods. This is like a woody, fruity smell. That's all I can really describe it as. I don't know if I would have said mango, but it's like I call it Woody Fruit Loops. That's the best way I can explain it. It smells like Fruit Loops, and then it smells like woods. And I love it. Keep Glazed. Keep Glazed. Yes, this one's so good. So good for the summertime. Oh, it is very juicy. And I really did not even notice the lemon in here. I just know I love it. I don't really smell strawberry. And I guess strawberry leaf, I'm thinking means it's gonna be like green a little bit, but it's not green at all. Let's see what the people say. Start sweeter, and then the tardiness of mango and iced lemon. Oh, it says the leaves get greener. I don't smell any ginger or coconut though, I will say that. And you are left with, it says a green, sour, fruity scent. It's sour. I'm calling it woody, but it is sour. And they said it's their go-to for spring and summer. Yep, I totally agree. It is tart. It is a tart fragrance. Yes, love it. All right, that's 15, 16, and 17. We are rolling through. All right, let's go to number 18. We are gonna go with the new Carolina Herrera Elixir. And what I was looking for from this was a chocolate cherry. This launched at the very end of last year. I think I got it this year though. Top notes of bitter cherry and almond, middle notes of rose and tuberose, and base notes of vanilla and cocoa. And this does have the very good girl and very good girl glam and blush DNA. I think the original good girl is completely different. That one is super creamy. I really didn't have any complaints. It's not going to be my favorite cherry scent, but I really do like it. I love that it's a black cherry, which I don't know if that means it's more bitter, but it is like a darker, it's not as bright like some cherry scents can be. There is some almond in there and rose, so it balances really nice. It is a fruity floral, but it's a little dark. There is some vanilla and cocoa. I kind of wish, do I wish? I don't know if I wish. I was gonna say I wish the chocolate stood out a little bit more, but I'm not sure if I do wish that. I really like it. I like the rose in here. I really am a fan of rose, but the combination of what it's paired with, or you know, the note, it has to be on point for me to really enjoy rose. Now the Carolina Herrera fragrances aren't the most long lasting for me. I would say 4 to 5 hours for these, but it doesn't take anything for me to do a little decant. And this isn't the largest size, so I don't know, depending on the size of my purse, this is really light. It's not, you know, it's not heavy, so it is something I could bring with me. But I really do like the smell. It is a chocolate, or I would say a cherry chocolate, not a chocolate cherry. The chocolate is not strong. The vanilla is not very strong, but we do have that cherry, almond, rose smell. I like it. Is it my favorite out of the heels? I'm not sure what my favorite would be at this point. My favorite might just be the original Good Girl, but I like all the ones that I've tried. So I was happy to add this one to my collection. So very good on that. I also would like to add the blush Elixir because I remember smelling that and liking it, but I do have the blush and I like that too. I like them all. So let's move on to number 19. All right, number 19, let's go ahead with Kilian Angel's Share Paradis. I like this better than the original Angel Share. It took me a long time to get there, but I do. There's the addition of raspberry in this. I don't think the raspberry is that strong. You do get a little more of that on the dry down, but I think it's not as boozy as the original Angel Share. It's not as strong. It's a little more feminine. So if you felt like you like Angel Share, but it just was too much for you, then you might like this flanker a little bit better. In this one, cognac, raspberry, and liqueur, tonka bean, Bulgarian rose, and oak moss, praline oak, and sandalwood. I'm still searching for the rose in this one, but I don't really get it. It took me like a week to finally make my decision about this one, and I really like it. I love the raspberry in here, even though I don't think it sticks around super long, but it's there. Yeah, this one's good. If the OG is too potent for you, too strong, I think you'll love this one. It's a more toned down version. Would I wear this one outside of the colder months? I think it's possible. I think this one you could do in the spring, like a spring evening. Angel Share, I only really bring that one out like fall, winter, because that's like a boozy apple pie. This one's great. I think if I had to choose, like if I was going to repurchase, I would do the Paradis over the original. It's super expensive, so I probably won't be getting it, but it's nice. It's nice. The raspberry really fades though. Let me see if anybody else thinks the raspberry fades, because it really fades to me. Raspberry cognac, yeah. And it's more feminine, but it's still unisex. So yeah, I like it. I don't really get a lot of praline either. But it's definitely a romantic, like date night scent. It's something that really projects, and people are going to notice that fragrance on you for sure. I may have messed up my count, but this is number 20. This is Caspian Cherry, and this is by Electimuss. I think that's how you say it. I've never tried anything from this house, but anything that's cherry attracts me. Notes of black cherry, amaretto, dark chocolate, cinnamon, coffee, coconut, honey, and vetiver, tonka bean, white chocolate, sandalwood, and patchouli. So I think that the amaretto, it sometimes can smell almost minty and toothpastey on me. I'm really on the fence about this one, and I don't think the longevity was great. It's not a bad smelling fragrance. And I think at this point, I've tried on too many things to say that I like it or don't like it. But my initial thoughts were the almond type of smell. I didn't like how it smelled on my skin. I like the chocolate, I like the cherry, and I like the spice in this. But this house is really, really expensive. So I don't like it enough to use it any more than what I have right here. Like, it's gonna be a no for that. I think there are other things that I have that are very comparable. Even this Carolina Herrera Elixir, I would much rather pay for this than, oh, I don't have anything in my hand, than the Caspian Cherry. There's some similar notes like the cocoa, the almond or amaretto, the cherry. So yeah, I don't really get any coffee in here. I don't know, I just was disappointed with this. So I'm glad that I tried it, but I definitely would not pay the money for a full size of Caspian Cherry. So let me know your thoughts on that one. 21 is my baby, y'all. This is Akro Bake. Yes, y'all. This was probably my first lemon cream, lemon pound cake fragrance after Bath & Body Works Ice Lemon Pound Cake. This one is so good. Like, you cannot go wrong with Bake. Lemon zest and rum in the opening, whipped cream and praline, and then bourbon, vanilla, and brown sugar. Pretty much goes with everything that we've talked about today. And this will always be my baby in my collection. I love it. There's nothing to say. There's nothing bad about this fragrance at all. I don't really consider it to be a beast mode fragrance. Is more of like a daytime, you know, I'll wear this to work. I'll wear it anywhere because I love smelling like cake and edible and things like that. I would love this as a candle. I love it on my body. I would love to spray my sheets with it. Like, I just don't care. So yes, I would love it as a wall plug-in. Bake is just one of the best lemon pound cake fragrances out there. And they're a very interesting niche house. Very happy with Bake. However, so I was thinking about this one. I was going to say, if you don't want to pay for this one, get this one. But no, they're different because this one's just different. And I think it's the lavender that makes this one different. But, you know, if you get Ice Lemon Pound Cake from Bath & Body Works, that's pretty much what Bake is. And it's just phenomenal. So that's a yes. This one, number 22. No, this is 2020. Yes, this one, number 22. Look at it. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Top 5 for life. Cherry Punk by Room 1015. This is going to be your ultimate cherry leather fragrance. Let me see what other notes are there because that's all I smell. And I'm fine with that. It is just the best. It is the best fragrance ever. So we have notes of cherry, saffron, and Sichuan pepper. We have violet, mimosa, jasmine, leather, tonka bean, and patchouli. But the leather and the cherry are what you get. And even though the cherry is in the top, it does not go away. It's amazing. This is so amazing. I love this one. This is like the best of the bunch, y'all. Cherry Punk. There is a dupe for this on the Dua website, but I don't even know if I want to chance it. Like, this is just so perfect. This is the perfect fragrance. Honestly, I would wear it all year long. In the spring and summer, I would wear it if I was going out, like in the evening, but I wear this to work. This is all purpose for me, but it's dark. It is very dark, and I cannot say enough wonderful things about this fragrance. They do have an Elixir version, and I do have the sample, but I can't remember it. Now, this one says the cherry is very brief. No, I love this. Very cherry and changes to leather. Best fit in winter. I still smell the cherry in the dry down, but it is such a sexy fragrance for a man or a woman. Like, I would just spray this everywhere on everyone. on everything. This smells a lot like Cherry Smoke from Tom Ford, if you've smelled that one, but it lasts way longer because Thomas and his cherries, I don't know. But this is very good. Yeah, somebody said naughty. Yeah, it is. It is very naughty. This is a masterpiece. This one is a yes. I'm so sorry. I love this one. I'm so sad. Like, look how much I've used. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now the rest of these fragrances are going to be all from Dua, because y'all know I love me some Duas. So let's go ahead and start with the Silky Veil of Santal 36. This is a dupe of the Kayali wedding fragrance Silk Santal. We also have the dupe here from Kahir Felicity. I mean, they smell the same to me. I'm not gonna be one of those people that notice like the slight differences. I think that both of these clones nailed the wedding Silk Santal. I don't care if there's a slight difference. If there is, I can't smell it. I think this one is $33, and Dua always has a sale. Every Friday they have a sale, and that's the little picture on there. So you see they have the little veil, whatever. This one is great. So this is the one I'll keep in my purse if I'm going somewhere. I might spray this one first and then take this one with me or something like that. But if you're looking for a dupe of the Silk Santal, either one of these are great. This is, I think 34 mLs. This was 100 mLs. Price wise, if you get this one on sale, this one is probably better because you're going to get more. You're going to get 100 mLs. But no, actually no, because when you get this for the sale, this is $22 on sale. So that's really great as well. So either one of these are bargains. I hate to say it because I have a brand new Silk Santal that I haven't opened. I wouldn't even get the Silk Santal. You are going to get the exact same thing with either one of these. I'm happy with them both, and I'm going to use them both, and I'm going to spray them all over me everywhere because they are just so good. And I'm going to spray them on the bed. Like that smell is so elegant. It is beautiful. So yes to, what was this one called? Silky Veil of Santal 36. Remember the Batman song that Prince did for the original Batman? And she was like, Vicky Vale. That's what that reminded me. Okay, let me move on. All right, let's go to this one. This one, y'all, this is called Apricot Vanilla, and it is a clone of Vanille Apricot by Comptoir Sud Pacific. This one, y'all, is so, okay, this is the creamsicle that we wanted from Clementine Dream. Just get this one. Now, I don't know how this compares. I do know how it compares to the original, but I don't know how it compares in longevity to the original. But this one is a long-lasting one. It's not like a beast mode one, but this one is so like soft and beautiful, but still potent at the same time. And it smells exactly like apricot and vanilla together. So this is going to give you what Seven Virtues did not give. This is going to give you that orange creamsicle vibe that we like to have, like the ice lemon pound cake. It's going to give you something like this. It's going to give you, where's the other one? Where's bake? It's going to give you bake. It's going to give you all of that, but with apricots. This would go so well with Soft Spot from Fleur. If you have that, that's going to be beautiful. Comptoir Sud Pacific. That's the original house. Apricot, papaya, and jackfruit. Same middle notes and base notes of vanilla and sugar. It is just awesome. It's everything that we wanted this one to be, Clementine Dream. So this one, I think $33 on Dua. Let's move on. Oh, this one, y'all, this one right here, Playful Chocolate Delight. Now this is a dupe of Jest by Andrea Mack. I have smelled the real one side by side. You cannot tell the difference, y'all. This one smells like chocolate and leather. It is so odd and so oddly good. So we have apple, plum, and cardamom, which I don't know if I smell any of that. Rum, chocolate, and heliotrope. It's definitely like a spice in the opening, and then base notes of vanilla, musk, and ambroxan, but that all translates to chocolatey leather. I don't know why, but it does. And I absolutely love this one. You don't need a lot. It is pretty strong. Yes. And there's rum in there. It's like boozy, but leathery and chocolatey. I'm wondering how this would go with cherry punk. Chocolate leather, cherry leather, and then leather together. Leather together. Y'all can see I'm starting to get excited. This one is so good. It's dark though. Like, I don't know if everybody would like it, but it's dark. Truly unisex. If you want a sweet chocolate, this is not gonna be it, y'all, at all. But it is very, very good. I try to get the $33 duas because I'm like, I don't wanna get the $60 one, so no. This is called Hooked on Cherry. It is a dupe of Cherry Hook by Gleam, which I have never smelled, but this has the same notes. So we have notes of black cherry and amaretto, middle notes of chili pepper, and base notes of musk and amber. This is gonna smell pretty close to Lost Cherry. It's not gonna be like cherry punk at all because of the leather. Sweet tart cherry is a little brighter, a little sweeter, but I think this would pair so well with the Carolina Herrera cherry, because this one also has the cherry and amaretto, I think. Yeah, or cherry and almond. Probably is gonna go well with the Caspian cherry, but like I said, there's so many cherry almond, cherry amaretto fragrances that there's no need to pay anything crazy. You know, you can just find the one that works for you. But you can see I do wear this a lot and it is just so great. It does remind me of Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. I'm not sure about the chili pepper note, and I don't really care about it either. It is like cherry, amber cherry almond fragrance, and it is excellent. All right, this one, now out of all the fragrances that I've talked about today, this one is going to be the beast mode out of everything. This one, please do not go overboard. You are going to be so sorry that you did. Now, this is called Pink Fantasy, and it is a dupe of Barbie by Lush. I have never smelled that, but this one, I think the notes are orange, tonka, and almond. There's a little bit of creaminess to it. This is Barbie. Like, I don't know what else to say. If Barbie were a fragrance, this is she. This almost reminds me a little bit of Vanilla Shake by Juliet Has a Gun. I'm talking about Miami Shake. I don't know why I'm saying Vanilla Shake and keep saying it more than one time. But Vanilla Shake dries down and gets creamy vanilla. This one stays exactly the same the entire time. This one is so strong. Almond, sweet orange, and tonka bean. It's really good though. People do smell this one from afar. Like, people have been like, what's that smell? Oh my gosh, that smells so good. And I haven't even been close to them at all. This one projects, look, you don't even need a lot. And I wear this one a lot. This is gonna last me for life because you can. Don't do too much. It does not die down. Like 8 hours easy. On the clothes too, yep. On the skin, 8 hours for sure. So this one is so good, y'all. So good. But it's a lot though. So it is a lot. All right, y'all can see I'm getting so happy now. Okay, this one, I done lost count. I think this is 28. Yep. Pink Snake. Now this is a dupe of Stephanie Humbert Lucas 777, and the fragrance is called Pink Boa. This one is like a woody raspberry fragrance, and I think it would go really well with Lipstick Fever by Juliet Has a Gun. We have notes of blackcurrant, rosemary, which I didn't get, bergamot and blackberry. You can get that. Raspberry, vodka, basil, lily of the valley. I don't get the basil. Musk, strawberry, sandalwood. Did I say wood? Yep. Amber, peach, patchouli, and incense. It's a woody raspberry fragrance, sandalwoody raspberry. It's really nice, and it does remind me of Lipstick Fever from Juliet Has a Gun. It is so great. Absolutely love this one. And no, it is feminine leading, I think. Let's see what people say. Raspberry infused vodka. Yeah, it is good. I don't really get some of these notes that are in here that they mentioned, like basil and rosemary. And I'm okay like with not getting those. But there is a little hint of peach, which I love peach. This smells absolutely stunning, exactly like a fruity cocktail. This says that the OG has horrible performance, but all my duos perform very well. So yes to this. Someone said extra pink lemonade gum. It does smell like pink lemonade. It really does. Pink lemonade. That's what this is. Yep. All right, let's go to number 29. This is called Berry Delight Extreme, and this is a dupe for Mula Mula Rouge Extreme. And I've smelled the real one of this, and that's why I got this dupe. Strawberry, cherry, raspberry. Okay, I'm done. Like, that's gonna be a winner. Caramel ginger, rose bay willow herb, argawood, so that's oud, vanilla patchouli, and sandalwood in this one, and it's great. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It is your typical berry, cherry, fruity floral. I love it. You cannot go wrong with it. It's going to go with all your Carolina Herreras, all your cherries. It's gonna go with all of your berries, all of those fragrances. And I'm having a good time. This is newer in my collection. Smells like something a little creamy in there. Let me see. Yeah, there's vanilla. Yep. But it's not heavy vanilla. And it's not heavy caramel either, because I don't need like a heavy vanilla. And anytime sandalwood's in a fragrance, I just love sandalwood. It is so, and the pricing is even better. Number 30. It is my last dua for this video and the last fragrance in the video. And this one is called Sugar Lemons. And this is inspired by Citron Glace by Le Monde Gourmand. Now, this is gonna go with Akro Bake. It's gonna go with the, remember the Kayali has one called Lemon Sugar? It's gonna be that. Any type of lemon cream, iced lemon pound cake fragrance. That's what we're gonna get from here. So let's get the notes and see what we see. Citron, is it glacé? Did I say glace? Anyway, lemon, jasmine, and sugar. No vanilla in this. I'm wondering, no, it doesn't. Because I was thinking about one of my disappointing ones I'll talk about in the next 30 for 30, but lemon tart from Theodonis Calatini's. I don't even understand. Like, that one just does not last. This one lacks the creaminess of Akro Bake. I'm not sure if the Kayali one has vanilla in it, but it's gonna layer perfectly with it. If I said this is gonna be a lemon cream, it's not, but it's not super sharp because I don't need it to be super sharp, but it is like a lemon icing without the vanilla. It's like sugar, like lemon sugar. If you took lemon and sugar and mixed it, that's actually what this is. And it's called sugar lemon, so that's what it's supposed to be. I love that too. You're gonna get your longevity. All the duos last on me, like at least 6 hours. 5 to 6 hours minimum. This will go so nicely with almost everything I mentioned here. These would be great together. Oh my gosh. Ooh, these would be great together. It would even go great with the marshmallow. Oh, these would be perfect. So you see a lot of my fragrances are very, very complementary towards each other. And all of this has made me so excited. I'm thinking about all these wonderful combinations I can make. I love doing this. Every day I have been writing down the fragrances that I wear and whether or not I've layered them with anything. And I think about different combinations. And basically once I get to 30, I stopped. So I got like 2 more. And then for the rest of March, I'm just going to be layering the ones that I've tried just so I can really get to know my fragrances, because I've developed a large fragrance collection very quickly because that's kind of how I do. And I did the same thing with makeup, and I'm trying to not do that. And I have a ton of samples in addition to the full bottles that I haven't used. So I'm trying to scale back a little bit and think about how I can make some unique scents and what was going to layer well together. But a lot of my fragrances are very complementary towards each other. So I really like finding just different combos. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what fragrances you've been loving lately. Let me know about your combos. And I got so behind on fragrance content. This was just a way for me to do some speed reviews and catch y'all up. I will continue to wear these and update you as I continue to know the fragrances better. Some of these fragrances do need to develop a little bit more because some of them, like the Duas and the Middle Eastern ones, they're fairly new, but sometimes you do have to let them sit before they reach their full potential. So I will continue to let you know how I feel about them as they continue to develop. But that is going to be, I know this was a long one, but I really do hope that these reviews help you if you have any of these fragrances on your wish list. And again, they will all be linked in the description box. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Stay safe. And you know I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.